Hello students. Today I am going to teach you subject geography of class 9. This is second chapter, physical features of India. In the last video already I explained the Himalayan mountains. Today I will explain the second physiographic division, that is the northern plains. But before that, revise in this map, see in this map the physiographic divisions of India. First number you can see the Himalayan mountains. The second number that is given the northern plains. Third number that is given here, that is the Deccan Plateau. Fourth number that is Great Indian Desert. And fifth number you can see coastal plains in the west and in the east. And after that you can see six number that are island groups, both island groups. One is in the east, that is Andaman and Nicobar island group, and in the west Lakshadweep. So these are the major physiographic divisions of India, and today I will explain this one, the northern plains. As you are seeing, after the Himalayan mountain, the area that is almost it is expanded in the area that is 7 lakh square kilometer area, and it is made by the three major rivers that are the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. And this plain is formed by alluvial soil, and the area already I told you, in the area of 7 lakh square kilometer, and the plain being about 2400 kilometer long and 240 to 320 kilometer broad. And important thing, it is densely populated physiographic division. Then why densely? Because it has fertile land, it has fertile soil, adequate water supply and favorable climate. So it is one of the agriculturally productive part of India. Then come to the this paragraph. The rivers coming from northern mountains are involved in depositional work in the lower course due to gentle slope. So this is the plain area, and here the slope is gentle. So the river, whatever brought sediments, they started to deposit in this area because the speed of the river is low, and that is why in this area we can see riverine islands. They are known as riverine islands. And see, in the, do you know, Majuli in the Brahmaputra river is the largest inhabited riverine island in the world. And after that you come to know that the plain, northern plain, is broadly divided into three sections. The western part is known as Punjab plains, and after that and the Punjab plain, that is formed by the Indus and its tributaries, but the larger part of this plain lies in Pakistan. And after that this section of the plain is dominated by the Doabs. And what is Doab? Doab is made up of two words, Do meaning two and Ab meaning water. Similarly, Punjab is also made up of two words, Panj meaning five and Ab meaning water. Then after that this plain extends between Ghaggar and Tista river, and it is spread over the states of North India, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, partly Jharkhand and West Bengal, and to the its the particularly in the Assam, the lies Brahmaputra plain. So after that, you come to know first is in the northern part, that is Indus plain, that is known as made by Indus river, that is known as Punjab plain. After that, Ganga plain, and the Brahmaputra plain, that is in the northeast. After that, you can know that in this plain, generally in the plains are described as flat land with no variations in its relief. But in this plain, we find diverse relief features. So according to that, the northern plains can be divided into four regions, and these four regions are Bhabar, Tarai, after that Bhangar and Khadar. So what is Bhabar? So just parallel to the Shivalik where the streams disappear, this zone is known as Bhabar belt, and south of this belt when the streams re-emerge, and that area is wet, swampy and marshy, then this region is known as Tarai, and this was a thickly forested region full of wildlife. But nowadays, the forests have been cleared for the uh, agriculture, and the largest part of the northern plain is formed of older alluvium and it presents like a terrace like feature, and this part is known as Bhangar, and the soil in this region contains calcareous deposits locally known as Kankar, and after that the newer deposits that is known as Khadar, and you can see here that is the younger deposits of the floodplains are called Khadar. They are renewed almost every year, and so they are fertile and ideal for intensive agriculture. So you have studied about the northern plains physiographic division,